Well, hello, everyone. My name is Mighty Stream. I'm going to do your August the 29th just for today in a meditation. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Tomorrow, I'll be on the highway bright and early, and I would just want to make sure that I take good care of you today and make sure the 29th is recorded in advance for you, and it will post at midnight. Okay, the title of the meditation for August the 29th, Don't Look Back. The steps offer a big change from a life dominated by guilt and remorse. Our futures are changed because we don't have to avoid those who we have harmed. As a result, we receive a new freedom that can end isolation. That comes from the basic text, page 39. Many of us come to Narcotics Anonymous full of regrets about our past. Our steps help us begin to resolve those regrets. We examine our lives, admit our wrongs, make amends for them, and sincerely try to change our behavior. In doing so, we find a joyous sense of freedom. No longer must we deny or regret our past. Once we've made our amends, what's done is truly over and gone. From that point on, where we come from ceases to be the most important thing about us. It's where we are going that counts. In NA, we begin to look forward. True, we live and stay clean just for today, but we find that we can begin to set goals, dream dreams, and look ahead to the joys of life in recovery. Ahead to the joys a life in recovery has to offer. Looking forward keeps us centered in where we are going, not remorseful or regretful about our past. After all, it's hard to move forward if we are looking back. Just for today, the steps have freed me from regrets over my past. Today, I look forward to my new life in recovery. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. What a wonderful meditation talking about not looking back. And as I do look back, as I'm celebrating on the 28th, 38 years, and I'm looking back, there's so many things that if this were not true, if this meditation for August 29th were not a fact for me, I would still have that butt kicking machine turned on full blast because that's just how I operated, right? Always guilt ridden, always feeling bad about something I said, something I did, always using over it. But today, I don't have to do any of that. I can make a mistake and be very direct and pointed about why I think the mistake was made, what harm I think was caused. Now, I've had people that I've gone to make prompt amends with, and I think that the harm that was caused was not actually the harm that was caused. In some instances, there was no harm. In other instances, the harm was far worse, right, than I could have imagined. But here's the beautiful thing about doing a step 10. I don't have to carry that. I can handle that promptly so that the load of um, embarrassment, guilt, and shame doesn't hold me down. And at a certain stage in your recovery, if you're working your program, this is one thing I know for sure, two things for certain, is that if you are working your program and you are using the spiritual principles of the steps, there comes a point in time where you are living presently, where the regrets of the past aren't haunting you. And even the issues of today aren't stopping you. You're able to live in the present and be very conscientious of how you live it and living it with gratitude. And even when there's things that you've done that you haven't done right, you deal with it. you deal with it quickly. Even I was saying the other day, my family, it seems like we're always taking a step 10 with each other because we're always admitting our fault and always willing to talk about our wrong and asking for forgiveness, giving hugs, telling each other how much we support each other and that we love each other. Do we beef sometimes? Absolutely, because we're in a close knit family and we're always together, but that doesn't last long. And this is something that I learned through Narcotics Anonymous. And it's something that I can also, right, teach my family, my loved ones, and we live it from day to day. And it's what I want for you. It's really what I want for you. I don't want for you to be like I was, stayed around the program for years and years and years and years and didn't do any work and wondered why every meeting, every day, it was just a drudgery because I hadn't gotten the work that I needed to do done. Mainly, if I would have to be honest, that fourth and fifth step, right? And eventually getting to the eighth and ninth step and getting rid of some of that burden from the past. It seems like I will always have some amends that I want to make in a sense of a living amends, but I'm able and capable to do it today. I've enjoyed talking to you. I hope that you will take this meditation for August 29th to heart and apply it so that you can also say that the steps have freed you from the regrets of your past, that you will look forward to your new life in recovery. My name is Mighty Stream. I've enjoyed talking to you, and I will be talking to you tomorrow. Have a great day on purpose. I intend to.